Hi Pisces, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your July reading. Can you believe it? So I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Pisces, let's find out what you can expect. And here we go. For our Pisces. All right, Pisces. The overall energy of this reading is the Ten of Swords. The end of the pain. The end. Yay. That's a good one. It looks bad, but it's good. It's good to have it over with. Getting it behind you, whatever it might be. The pain is from. Yeah. So up here in your highest energy is the Magician. Yeah, you're coming full around here, you know, full circle. You have intuition, you have, and you know a lot. So your intuition can guide you. You have all the tools it takes to move forward. You have a giant cup of love. You have a pentacle for security and stability. You have a staff for fresh starts and new beginnings. And you also have a sword for truth and clarity. So you have come full circle. You're at the end of a period of pain, and here you are, and you have all the tools for whatever it is that you want, okay? It's next to the Fool energy, which is right above this Ten of Swords. So this tells me that to get to this Ten of Swords, you must have been in this Fool energy for a while, and that is throwing caution to the wind, living every day, day by day, without a care in the world, having your head up in the clouds, looking up, not looking forward. So you usually find yourself at the edge of a cliff, and off we go. So I think that's what happened. So the end, the pain that from going off that cliff has ended or is ending, and you are getting your full self back. You also have a lot of intuition. You have gifts, okay? Next to the Fool is the Four of Wands. Now, this is a divine soulmate relationship. This is somebody that you've known in past lives. This is union between two people. Something went down here with a soulmate. This is a very special soulmate. It looks like it started out this way, you know, bouncing along with your head in the clouds, went off a cliff, ended up in pain somehow. It may have even ended, but I'm not sure that it did. But the pain is ending. You got your full self back. I have the Seven of Wands under the Magician and next to the Ten of Swords. So you've been kind of blocking these outside influences. You've also been blocking your own thoughts in the matter. I think you haven't really been paying attention to the Fool energy. So you've been kind of keeping it at bay because it was so fun. The Fool energy is fun. So live in the fun, and it's fun while it lasts. Other people might have tried to warn you a little bit. People who love you and care about you, but you weren't paying attention because you were having a lot of fun. So next to the Ten of Swords here is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is under the Four of Wands, and this tells me that you're on guard now. Your sword is up. You're aware of what happened. And you don't want this energy, you don't want this to happen again, and I don't think you will let it happen again. So, you know, this soulmate energy here, you might be becoming protective of it and not letting anything come between you and your soulmate again, whatever that might have been. It might have just been the energy of the Fool, I don't know. Let's read on. Under the Seven of Wands is the King of Wands. So Pisces, this is fire. So that would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But male or female, this is you. And you're holding, see, you're holding that staff blocking influences. Now you're holding that staff wanting a fresh start and a new beginning. And you have your hand on your hip and you're ready to move forward. In a different light. Not in the Fool energy, though. So, on the other side of the King of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords, which is under the Ten of Swords. This is air energy. This would be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be in your chart someplace, might be around this reading. But this is about truth. It's about clarity. Male or female, it's about seeking and speaking the truth and the clarity. And I think that's what you're doing, holding on to this wand here, a fresh starts and new beginnings. I think you want to just start over. It's like, let's go back and redo this. Let's do this a little differently this time. So you're on guard. You don't want to enter this Ten of Swords or even the feeling of getting to that Ten of Swords. You want to do this in a more, because you know that they're a soulmate. You know that they're a divine soulmate, and they know the same thing. This is union between two people. You want to go back. You want to rekindle this relationship or just improve on it. This is 10 Cups of Love. This is one of the best cards in the deck. Rainbows, sunshine, equal exchange of love, a partnership, and there's a couple of children playing. This is a family situation. So I feel like now you want to protect this, that you've been through this, and now you're on guard, and you really want to protect this relationship. Let me take out more cards, take out the second part of this reading, Pisces. One more. Here we go. Second part of this reading. There you are. Okay, so Pisces. The Two of Swords is up here. Yeah, this was like blocking. It's kind of like you weren't looking. You weren't seeing what was happening actually because you were living in the moment and, you know, the thrills and the fun and the, you know, that energy. And so your swords are up. You're in self-protection mode. Your heart is protected. And I think that's why you weren't looking forward. I think that is why you were only looking up. You didn't want to look forward. It was too much fun. And then it's like, here's this Ace of Pentacles. This is about security and stability. This is about groundedness, and this is also about commitment. So I think this issue might have come up. The feelings were there. Love was blooming. And that was what threw the wrench into this Fool energy, and it usually does. So somebody might have wanted to take another step, take a step forward in this relationship of, you know, groundedness or commitment, security somehow. And that's what happened, I think, in this reading. So next to the Ace of Pentacles is the Hangman. This is seeking enlightenment from the universe. And I look around this Hangman. It was about the pentacle. It was about security, stability, groundedness. It could have been about commitment, too. And also, the Justice card is under the Hangman, and we will get over to that. So, under this Two of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, the Two of Swords is the Seven of Pentacles. This is waiting for the Pentacle. Waiting for this relationship to blossom and bloom. Well, you know, it's hard. How could it's just kind of like a two-sided coin. It's kind of like living in the moment, you know, with a divine soulmate, really not wanting to look forward, yet finding yourself looking forward, wanting a commitment to come forward. And it's like you were in this and waiting for something more to happen in this relationship. And I think that's what happened. It's right next to your card. That pentacle wasn't coming forward. And so I have the King of Cups, male or female, water energy. This is going to be you, Pisces. This is your reading. You have a huge cup of love for whoever this soulmate is, okay? Huge. But you're not handing it out. You're not handing it out, and I feel like you pulled it back, that you wanted to hand it out, or you want to hand it out. You want a fresh start with them. You want all the truth and clarity about the love, but I feel like you pulled back because of it just wasn't advancing. This relationship wasn't advancing. So next to the King of Cups here is the Justice card. This is the card for Libra. We had the Queen of Swords here, which could represent Libra. So Libra might be strong in your chart or around this reading, but your sword's up here. You don't want to get into this something, you felt the pain, so your sword's up. You're balancing your life. You're getting balance. You're in self-protection mode. It's like self-justice. This is under the Hangman. And so the Hangman is saying, well, you need to become balanced. You need to take care of yourself before this pentacle can even come in. So pay attention to you. Maybe you were just paying attention to them in this relationship and not really paying attention to your needs and your wants and desires. Pay attention to you. Get balanced. It's right next to your card. Go ahead, hang on to that cup of love, because you may have the opportunity to hand that out. So that's, why things did not come to fruition, because you were not you all the way. You were just focused on a dream. You need to focus on yourself too. Put yourself first, and then everything else can fall into place. Under the Seven of Pentacles here, I have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're feeling bound by the waiting. Got very tiring. Here you are, blindfolded again, not seeing what's really happening or why it's happening. You're feeling bounded, but all this truth and clarity, all these swords are behind you. So you never did get truth and clarity about this relationship, and I think that's why you are going to seek it and ask for it. Your feet are not bound, your mouth is not bound, and I think you're going to ask for it so that you can move out of this trapped feeling. Next to this Eight of Swords is the Five of Cups, and this is under the King of Cups. That's why you pull back that cup of love, because you're feeling like they don't have the love for you that you have for them, because the pentacle isn't coming forth. Well, you're disappointed, you're discouraged, okay, but you do need to get balanced. That is a big part of this reading. There's two full cups behind this figure, and I call this the card of hope, the Five of Cups, because all you need to do is turn around and see the hope, okay? And I think once you do turn around and see the hope, somebody needs an apology here. You might see that the other person, maybe they had a fish in their cup, but you're going to ask for that truth and that clarity. I don't think they really had a fish. I think they were just treating the relationship like they had a fish in it. They're at Pisces. This is the card for Pisces. So one of the cards. So, but I feel like it's immature, and it's a page, Page of Cups. So I just feel like what was needed for this relationship to really evolve was not there, because you were both living in the Fool energy. Let me take out one more card for this reading, the Nine of Cups. Okay, this is a wish come true. This is also protecting your love, sitting in front of it, putting all your cups on a shelf. There's 10 cups here. You love each other, okay? There's 10 cups here, all right? But they were only offering like this Page of Cups. This 10 of Cups, it sits right here, I mean, this Nine of Cups, I keep calling it a 10. You have a 10 of Cups already. So the Nine of Cups is like protecting that love, and it is a card of wishes coming true. Now, it falls right on the soulmate card, divine soulmate card, 1111. And right on you blocking seeing that this is really what this relationship was all about, because you were having too much fun. And that happens. It does. So you found yourself protecting your love. But you're going to have this honest and truthful communication. I think there's a fresh start and a new beginning on the way with this relationship. And I think you may find out that there is a lot of love here. And once you get balanced, I think that this pentacle can come in. So focus on you. Focus on you. That's the advice here. You have all the tools. You have everything it takes, okay? And you need to follow your intuition, and maybe listen to the people who love you, to what they have to say. This could be your soulmate trying to tell you things, you might be blocking. So I see a lot of hope in this relationship. So Pisces, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance.